Good afternoon, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Welcome to today's video. Cinco de Mayo Day. It is May 5th. Unfortunately, we had some rain come through the other day, and it's made it cooler here, so everybody's wearing hoodies and jackets and all that because it's in the 50s. But anyway, today's video, and I will show you a picture of the listing. You guys already saw the thumbnail of the video, but I'm going to show you the listing I found on Facebook Marketplace, and this was actually 2.3 miles from my house, or 2.5 miles from my house. I was coming home from my work. I had sold my 9th mower on that Sunday, and I had found it on my way home. So I picked this up, went to sell the mower, so I really didn't gain a space from it. But hopefully enough we will today when we do this, because by the time you guys see this, I'm already going to have the mower sold, but you guys are just going to be watching me repair it today. So let me turn you around there. There it is. We have a yard machines. This one's the bulkier engine. It is the 163cc engine, 675 EXI engine, 21-inch cut. The guy just had it, thrown to the curb. I pulled it over at his place where he had it by the mailbox. It does have compression. I don't know what he was doing here with this. He had the bag with it, but that side chute does not go to this mower, as you can tell. And if this was the side chute to this mower, it is no longer a side chute. I could probably patch it up, but I don't know. I can see. I might try to, do some plastic welding, stitch welding stuff on it. But other than that, I do have another deck that needs a side chute like that one, so I will take that off. And that deck that's Swiss cheese, I haven't pulled the engine yet, but I did pull the mulch cover off of it, so I am going to put it on this one to fix that. It looks like they tried to drill holes into that thing to try to make it work. I mean, I give it credit, they tried to bolt it on there, but they only got one bolt holding it. And they tried to drill it on that side too. Okay, well, anyway, I got a mulch cover I can throw on it, so the bagger makes it more money. It does need a new pull rope, so we're going to replace that with the one that Roger sent out to me. So got the original Briggs and Stratton there. And let's see what the model and serial number is on this bad boy here. There's the model and serial number there. Sorry. Once we clean it up, it'll look at that better. But anyway, that's the model and serial number of it. What year is this? Okay, so we're looking at a model year of 2016. Okay, so this is the way it looked. That makes me worried. There's no air filter box for it. I did order another one for it, just in case, because I do got some other projects that need the air filter base, so no big deal. So there's a full tank of gas there, and it looks clean-ish. That's a good sign. Hang on. It doesn't smell rotten. That's a good sign. What we got for oil? Well, it's not overfilled. It's actually where it needs to be. But it's dirty. But it'll give service anyway, so no big deal there. What we got for a blade? Well, we got some twine there, so that's going to make it cut good. As far as I can tell, I don't see the blade is bent or the crankshaft is bent. As far as I could tell. Now that could be deceiving. Let's look. Make sure. It looks like that's the left side of it looks a little out of sorts, but we'll see. But we'll have to get that string off of there first. All right, so without further ado, let's do a little bit of wrenching on this one. Let's see if we can get this thing to fire up for us, and we'll see what it'll do or won't do. All right, I got you guys out here. Got my starting fluid here. We'll put, but let's just see what it'll do. Like I said, I pulled it over a little bit over there where I got it from. So let's see. Cable works. Good sign. Let's just look. Okay, so no go on that. It feels like it's got a little bit of compression, but probably a dirty carburetor. So let's give it a little bit of help. Let's see what it does or what it won't do. So here we go. Well, it doesn't sound too bad, but it was starting to race. So, throttle sticking. Okay. So, we're dealing with a dirty carburetor. Alright. Let's get it up on the bench. Let's see what we can do to fix that problem. Alright, it's up on the bench, and now I'm officially out of carb spray, except for the one that Roger McDonald sent me. Sent me 3 cans of this B12 Chem Tool carburetor spray, so get to try that. So we need to, I'll do the pull rope. I don't know if I'm going to do that on camera or off camera yet, but first comes the first. We got to get the carburetor off of there. So let's go ahead and get what we need. So we're going to need an 8 and a 7. There, so okay. The 8s are for the 2 on the side here. That's one. I forgot to bring my tool, my metal magnetic tray out here. Oh well. Let's put it here on the deck. 2 7s or 9/32 there on that. We'll get a fuel sample. Here I got a air box. Yeah, we'll clean that out. Now I noticed it was sticking. The only problem is that cover's not on there very tight anyway. The T25 took that off. Yeah. See if I can get in here with this. Yep. That's a negatory on the Ghost Rider. Where is that at? That's where I wish I had that thing. Darn it. Okay. There's a throttle sticking on it. Oh, it moves. Fortunately, I need my T20, my thing, but I don't have my extension on here for it. Oh well. Should be able to get this off here without that. This won't be, you guys won't be able to see it, but I need it off though so I can get that gas tank out though. Hang on, let me pause you guys. Let me go grab that extension. I need to get that cover off. Alright, I got my extension. Sorry about that. It's not the one that goes to my actual kit. There's a T25 up here. And there should be another one right there. And this cover, you have to push on this. I think it's got to push in. There you go. Get that off. And there's the 2 screws that hold that on there. That one was good. That one's a little rusty. Yeah. But we're gonna have to take this off anyway to fix the recoil. So, and of course, there's 8s to take that off. There's like 1, 2, 3 up top. Neither here or there at the moment. Well, is that gonna be my way to do this? Yeah. I might as well take it off while I'm here because we're gonna have to do that anyway. So, because I gotta get to the gas tank. So, switch this out to an 8 real quick. This is right here. Extra long one. A little shoulder bolts right there. So that comes off of there, like so. Like I said, I gotta redo this cover anyway, so that recoil, so no big deal. Don't look that bad on top here. But we gotta get this off. Oh, thought that was some kind of bug. Okay, so that's there. Now we just gotta get the carburetor off. Like so. And this is how I this without bending it. Usually you can, I can get them off without bending it, except for that time. And then this one right there, there we go. I bent that, but I'll bend it back straight. All right, let's get a fuel sample here and see what's going on with it. All right, that's a little dirty, but you guys already see what that looks like. So before I start putting the gas in here, you guys already know ahead of time. One thing I noticed too, this choke linkage is not where it needs to be. I think it needs to be behind there. See, it's not where it needs to be. So somebody's been messing with it. See, it's supposed to be like that. They've already fixed something already without even taking the carburetor apart. Okay. All right, let's see what the state of the fuel looks like. I was gonna do that, but let's just. It's almost a full tank, wasn't it? There's still more in it. Smells old though, still. Okay. Alright, so we'll let that do its thing. I might have to put in another container. But for right now, let's just set it off to the side here. Okay. Regardless of what this is, it's fuel to clean out we use on our fire pit. So I'm gonna sit it over here to the side and let it do its thing. All right. So it should be 2 7s to take this off. Here, so fortunately I didn't bring my screwdriver out here with me, did I? But I got my other one, so it doesn't matter. Just gotta get a pry point here. I'd rather not spill it, because I'd rather see what's in here and show you guys what we're dealing with. Well, fuel doesn't look that bad. Carburetor doesn't look that bad either. I don't know if you guys can see. Let me get you guys closer. See the jet's clear on it. That gas, I almost said glass, is cloudy. But the fuel that was in the bowl, you guys can see, maybe a little bit of light there. Nope, the light's not going to help. Okay. I mean, for what I see, now it's starting to cloud up. So, I guess, I think it's old there. So, okay. It's old gas, so no big deal. I just put that in my container, and we use that to burn our brush. So that's okay. It'll burn. It might not look like it, but it will. It'll burn. I'm gonna put it in a glass container there. So, and as you can see right here, it's already clouding up as well. So it was old gas in there. It's okay. So this should be an easy clean. So let me go ahead and dispose of that gas, get it out of the way, and bring you guys back in a second. Alright, let me show you guys this. I dumped some of that gas out of that container, but as you can look as Exhibit A, you can see all the water that was in it as well. So, and of course they have invented gas to run water to act as gas, so probably won't happen in my lifetime. But anyway, let's go ahead and clean this bowl out real quick. Okay, that. I don't think that's bad, but let's just look anyway. Just have to watch out, make sure we get this in there correctly.
Like what you ordered, so that thing.
Oh, for Dad's thing.
That account thing.
Oh, so glad I took that off anyway. Look, there's a little bit of ethanol junk in there. I'm not gonna take the rest of that out. I think we're good there. So now the Welsh plug is in there. I don't know if you guys can see the Welsh plug down there where my finger's pointing at. It's still in there. That's a good sign. Okay. I'm not even going to take the rest of it off because I think we're going to be good. Okay. Put this back in there. Like so. Okay, bowl. Put that back this way. I almost put it on the wrong way. You got to put it this way. Main jet down here. Okay, main jet goes that way. I'll have to clean the top of this off. This will make it look a little bit nicer. Alright, let me go. I'm going to go clean out that gas tank real quick. Let me show you guys what that looks like. And there was some debris in there still. I'm going to show you guys that real quick. And then I'll go ahead and put this back together. Let me show you what the gas tank looks like real quick before I clean it out, before I bring you guys back. Let's see. I don't know if you guys can see in there. Focus. See all the little debris particles in there? So I'm going to go clean this out real quick. I'll bring you guys back. And I'll clean the air filter box off right there as well. Bring you guys back and we'll put this thing together and we'll see if this thing runs. Alright, let's get this back on there. I did clean out the gas tank, so I will show you guys in there that it is clear. Focus. It is clear. We got that cleaned out. I have cleaned out the air filter base as well. I scraped it out with my old toothbrush. I used to do that. I cleaned out the carburetor a little bit better. So first I'm going to do is I'm going to put the, I'll go ahead and put the carburetor on here. Still got the O-ring still on here, so really all we need to do first, and now we got the chokes fixed too. So let's go ahead and put this on here first. Go ahead and put this on here as well. There we go. Go ahead and slide this bad boy back on here, like so. And there we go. That's like it should. Now when the choke comes on now, see, now it'll do this. Although now it's sticking. Once I have that plate on there, it won't be sticking. But I also noticed something too. Now I know why it was running fast. You guys see something? They have that string stretched out. So let me, not only we're going to fix that, we're going to put that back straight too as well. So go ahead and put that straight. And then we'll adjust it accordingly when we need it. There, so let's go ahead and put on the gas tank as well. I should be able to put this on here without having to there we go. That's on there. There we go. Go ahead and put their air breather on. All that debris out of there. Go ahead and hook that up. That installed. Let's see. Things. Now see, it's not sticking since I got that lined up in there now. See. See, now it's not sticking, so that's good. All right, now I just gotta put the bolts back on here. There's the carburetor and for the carburetor and the air filter that hold it. I just start them out here. That's done. Switch to 8. Put it on the wrong way. I had just line these up. They're still good. Yep, still good. Not hitting. Not hitting. Throttle's moving like it should. No, that's good. Let me do this real quick. Let me turn my air compressor off so it doesn't do this. I got an old air filter I'm gonna throw in there. It came off another project, but it's still good. But just to do that. Okay. We gotta get that cover off of there, which I do have another mulch cover I can throw on there. I use one, but it'll work where we need to. But I am gonna pull it over and see if it does any better. But we need to fix this pull rope too, so that's our next business. Let's go fix the pull rope now since we got the gas tank on and the carburetor on. All right, next thing we gotta do, pull rope. Here, so let's go ahead and do that. It's already, I think the spring's already wound where it needs to be, so we just need to, like I said, it's got this tightness, so we just need to go ahead and just get the rope out where it needs to be, and just go ahead and swap it out, and then I'll measure it out. Okay. So, screwdriver right here I can use. Look, it gave you a little point right there. There we go. Go ahead and get that out. Let me get my wires, side cutters. There it goes flying. Okay. Fortunately, I needed that other one. All right. Let's get this out of there real quick. Like so. Actually, I'm not going to cut that because I need to measure the rope we need. Don't need that long of a rope, it looks like. So, I'll just do it by that. Start it from that end. Stretch out over here so you guys can see me a little bit when I'm doing this. Here. Get this out of the way. Use the mower a little bit. And this. Alright. So we're a little bit past the table there, so there. Let's get it stretched out. Get you guys over here instead, so you guys can see what I'm doing. Put it that way instead. Alright. Okay. Going from there. And keep there. So I think we're right there with the rope. Okay. Just measure to make sure though. Do it right. We're gonna do it. Gotta do it right. So looks like I think I'm gonna be perfect. All right, perfect. All right, just using that as a guide. Okay. Now we gotta fix this part. There. And now I can bring you guys over here real quick. Put this in first. It's right there. Need more of a point to it. Okay, let's try it now. There we go. I just had a different point to it. All right. Now, in theory, as we do this, we should okay. Okay. Now, let's get the handle on here real quick while we can. Okay. Okay. Now, like so. All right. Now, let's see if we got it. And here we go. Okay. Hey, perfect. Got it lined up. And you guys saw it. There you go. Didn't have to do no cutting or nothing. Alright. Alright, let me go slap this back on the mower real quick. You guys saw how I took it off, so I'm going to go ahead and go put that on there real quick. I'll bring you guys back, not to bore you guys with everything, and we'll be good to go, hopefully. Alright, so I've done some work off camera, not much, but I went ahead and pulled that string that was off of the underneath, and good news is I checked the crankshaft. It is not bent, so that's a good thing. But here's the funny thing about this, and if I can get you guys down there to look at it real quick, look how close that blade hits to, you see where that one they put on there, look how close it almost hits. Huh? No bueno. So before we start this thing up and get it running, put you guys on this side. I do got the other one. I pulled off that junk deck there because it's not a perfect mulch cover, but it'll be better than what's on here now. So I got my go ahead and move the blade. The blade it's got some nicks on it, but I think we can sharpen it. So let me go ahead and pull this off here. There, put this back on here. I might need it for future application. So there we go. It's well, you know, they tried to go MTD on it. It's a MTD one. It's a 9310987, but it's not for this one. So I got this one. So let me go ahead and pull the bolt out of it. There. Bring you guys over here. The sun's coming out now while I'm doing this. There. Oh, I have checked the valves on the overhead valves on here. The valve lash is good. I did that off camera as well, so got that all sorted out. So that's no issues there with that. Go ahead and put this bolt in here. Put this on here. Start it. Alright, now you guys aren't going to be able to see me. Try not to get in the way. There we go. Now it has the proper cover on there, and it doesn't look stupid. So, all right. Now let me go get some gas. We'll bring it down on the ground, get some gas, put some gas in it, and we'll check it. And then if we're good after that, then that's the only, we got pretty much every issue fixed on it there. So let me go get some gas to put in it. All right, I got you guys on the ground. The deck looks higher on this side. The other side I might have to raise up. But apart from this cable here hitting right there, I just tucked it over there just now. I got a cover I ordered for this thing, but I hadn't put it on there yet. Air filter base. I'll have to see how it runs first, and we'll go from there. So let me go ahead and get this back. Go ahead and, it sounds decent on compression, so that's good. Go ahead and put this on here real quick. Already got that on there. Go ahead and throw a little bit of gas in here. I'm not going to throw too much because it needs an oil change and all that. So just throw a little bit down the whistle and see how it sounds. All right, so auto choke. So that means if I pull the rope, it should start on first pull. 3. Alright, so I got that the deck raised up there. on 5 there, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I got it on 5 there. So it sits a little higher back there. But, okay. So what do you think? What do you think, Mom? You think first pull?
Huh?
You think this will start first pull?
I don't know. What are you gonna do? You gotta do.
You think it's gonna start first pull? I just want to answer. You think it's gonna start? You think it'll start first pull? I haven't done anything.
Start, I don't know. Was it running before or no?
It ran, but then it was. They had the throttle, the governor spring stretched out, so it would run fast.
See for the start. You did everything else.
Yep.
Start then.
All right, so bring the thunder. Change the oil out. All right, got the mower on the ground. I am so confident I already put the bag back on it already. There. This I got the cover on it already. I got I put the new air cleaner cover on there. The only issue I had with the air cleaner cover was it was a little warped. On them, so I had to fight with it to get it on there. But you know, of course, aftermarket things, you know, you're gonna run into little problems like that. But it was a little warped, but I got it on there. It fits probably as it sits on there. It'll probably stretch out. If it doesn't, I can always take a heat gun and flex it back out. But anyway, let me show you the oil. There, that's what it looks like. There, it was dirty, so I'm gonna go dump that in my container to take to. When I work at Walmart, they have a Tire Lube Express, and I'm gonna take my oil there to recycle it. Well, like I said, when I got the cover, you know, they came in a bag, one almost like Ziploc bag, and then a Ziploc bag. But you know, the covers came like this. Unfortunately, they were warped. So unfortunately, during shipping. So I'm gonna have to try to stretch that out. The other one was the same way, but I got it on there. But anyway, neither here nor there. I'm gonna go ahead and start it up for you guys. There, I already pulled it over a few times, already off camera, to cycle the oil through. Cleaned. I put the cover back on it and kind of cleaned that up a little bit on top there, so you can read everything, the QR codes and all that. That's on the back part of it, and all that. I cleaned the top of it off. So let me go ahead and start it up for you guys real quick, and then I'm gonna have to get. I'll clean it up. I'm not cleaning it up today. I'll clean it up the next day. here. I got some other things I gotta do tonight. So anyway, let me start it up for you guys. I gotta put some greaser on that cable there. But here we go. Starts first pull. I just gotta clean it up, grease the wheels. Blade's already sharpened already. I had it was unbalanced, so of course when I was trying to move the zip tie here, I got to put another zip tie here on this part. But when I was trying to do the zip tie on here, I could feel the vibration, so the blade was just all balanced. So other than that, it works good. So I just need to clean it up. So I'll let you guys look around at it real quick, and then I'll put you guys a time-lapse video, which will be the next day. I will take it out here and I'll clean it up here, and we'll make it look shiny and see if we can make a few bucks off a free mower here we got. So bring you guys back the next day and we'll clean this thing up. Alrighty, y'all. I'm actually going to be ending this video because I actually am going to be selling it tomorrow. This is May 8th here, and tomorrow will be May 9th. I got a guy, it's actually a friend, well, not a friend. It was my ex-girlfriend's daughter's husband messaged me on I'm friends with him on Facebook. He messaged me on Facebook Messenger looking for a mower because he does lawn care business and he's looking for a mower. So I'm going to sell this to him there, and I'm selling it for $100. Is it more money? Yeah, but the, you know, the paint's a little off on the sides here and all that, so it's not a perfect mower. It's not in good shape, you know, paint wise, and unless I go and buy paint for it, it's not worth it. Right now I'm just trying to move the mowers out. I know that's a low price for a mower with a bagger, but you know, like I said, the paint is not in that great shape on the sides, especially on this side and where the cover, mulch cover is. So you know, it moves another mower out. So like I you know, I said I was going to have this mower sold before you guys saw it. So I will have it sold by the time you guys see this video come out. There, it's raining here. We had storms today. I was supposed to do some bush hogging. Where the guy we went from this house from, supposed to do it on a property of his, but it rained, so I wasn't able to get on the tractor today and do bush hogging the field. So, oh well, that's the way it happens sometimes. So I'm gonna try to work on some stuff here while I can under the carport. When I get this thing cleaned out, it'd be a lot more easier to work on stuff, especially when it rains like this. I'm limited on space because of it. So anyway, if you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up there. If you guys are new to the channel, thank you guys for watching. If you guys are not subscribed, think about subscribing. A lot of y'all watch my videos but don't subscribe. Please do. I try to put out some short videos. I try to put out, you know, long videos here. I'm trying to make them too long, just to engage some people on there. I know some people like long format videos. Some like them short. You know, I try to do what I can. This how time permits me to do it. If I'm trying to get it out in a hurry, I'll try to do a quick video on it to try to get it and not try to beat around the bush on some of it if I can. But anyway, you know, we're gonna make some money on this mower. I know it ain't gonna be a lot. I know it's probably worth more than $100, but you know, I figured it's a fair price because it's not. Body deck wise, not good shape unless I go and put paint on it, and I really don't. I don't have paint for this kind of mower anyway. I got red, but it won't match. But anyway, I wanted to make this outro before I sold the mower because if I don't, because he's coming tomorrow to get it after I get off work at 1 p.m. So I wanted to make this outro to finish this video off on this mower before I sell it. Because once I sell it, I won't be able to do the outro for it properly without it being in front of me. So anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching. Keep on turning those wrenches. I'll see you guys on the next video. Y'all take care.